Hey there, Reapers family and friends. We're back.
We are back!
We're back! Yeah, sorry it took 82 years to... our
82.3.
Yeah, our 7 fans out there, we're really sorry.
There's 8 actually now.
8? Sweet! So, we're back and we're standing in front of the wonderful, illustrious...
Sector 13.
That's right, there it is.
It's actually 13.2 now.
Yeah.
We're doing a lot of stuff here. Kelley, how excited are we about what's going on with Sector this year?
So
it's
February, and we're out here, and they just got back from Transworld. The team got back from Transworld. Real exciting stuff going down here at the Revenge this season. Not only is Sector 13 getting a lot of stuff overhauled. Yeah.
Not just a lot of stuff, like complete overhaul from start to finish.
Yeah.
You are going to see some different stuff. I mean, I'm already working on a new video in the beginning. We got all kinds of new stuff going on. But Sector, complete overhaul from start to finish. Wait till you see some of the things we got in store that we purchased at Transworld this year, which is our annual trade show. For those of you that don't know, we go out and we talk Halloween with everyone else. And Reapers actually gave 2 seminars this year, which is huge for us because people actually want to listen to what we're saying.
If you want to know what the juice is, it's our actors. I'm just going to say that right now.
That's
Save you
really
some time.
Yeah,
it's the actors. Not only Sector 13, but Pitch Black is going to get some awesome things.
Pitch Black.
For those who know. Yeah, so not only are we doing those 2 attractions, we've got something super awesome new in store for you.
Wait, what's going on?
I can't tell you much, but if you stay tuned to Haunt Life Tonight and all of our social medias, you'll slowly see.
Will it happen this year? Will people see parts of it this year?
Yeah, you'll definitely see it this year, but it's a 2-year plan. That's right, 2-year plan.
Yep. So it will be unveiled completely in 2024. But I mean, it kind of feels like there's a new attraction.
A new attraction? Did we say that?
Wait, hold on. So we have 5 attractions right now. And we're over 90 minutes of horrifying entertainment. But we're going to go to 6?
6. And
what? We're going to have 6 attractions? It's going to be over 100 minutes of entertainment.
Absolute horror.
Yeah, something like that. But it's getting longer. God help us. We need more parking.
And the ticket price is going to stay the same, right?
Yeah, no, we're not raising the ticket price. We're actually adding value. And I promise you right now, we have no plans to raise the ticket price this year. But we are giving value, and I'm excited. I mean, between overhauling these 2 attractions, and then we're building a 6th attraction.
And some other fun stuff you'll see around the mountain.
Yeah, just wait. I mean, we're getting back to our roots. We're just having fun. We're up here in the middle of February, and we're just out here thinking and brainstorming, and we're going to do what we do. We're going to meatloaf it.
Yeah. In true Reapers fashion.
Yeah. We going to make something out of nothing in the woods.
Yep. Hey everybody, it's Kelley. We're back. Haunt Life Tonight. Brand new interview with Chris Reusch from Dozer Entertainment and our buddy Todd, T-O-double-D-Z, Ted. Todd, Edition. That's right over here.
Yeah, man, I'm excited to be back, man. It's so excited to have Chris here with us tonight. I mean, let's jump right into it, Chris. Let's just hear from you. I mean, in the industry, we've seen this trend where these hero characters, which you are one of them, these guest roaming actors are just becoming more and more prevalent in all the haunts. So, I mean, what's going on in our industry, and why are things changing? Why do you think there's a demand for characters like yourself?
To be honest, like I never expected to be in this position that I'm in. Like it's quite interesting, needless to say. I never came into it with the mindset of like, hey, I want to be this crazy, elaborate travel guest actor that's doing all these different things now. But it's cool, I think a lot of it, I think there's good and bads to it. Some of the negatives, which it fills a lot of people's egos about this traveling thing, and there's this stigma about it where it's cool and it's a lot of fun. I'm doing it for the right reasons, I think, more than some others look at it. It's giving me opportunities to go check out other places and get different insights and all, but like at the same time I get to talk to people behind the scenes and help them out with characters, sometimes talk about what I'm doing, hopefully give them inspirations. sometimes, just the hype of bringing in people in like that, it helps, I think, build your people to see this is the potential that's possible if you put in the work. There are pros and cons. Like I said, I always tell people, don't leave your haunt just because, oh my God, traveling, acting, you're going to make a shit ton of money. You're not going to make a lot of money. It's the experience, it's learning, seeing behind the scenes, talking to people, networking. And for some of myself, with the social media presence and now adding the photography and videography in with it, starting to do haunt marketing and stuff like that. Capturing moments with your characters, man, and really giving you some badass shit. It's something that I've added in there. I wanted to do it all for my own stuff, but there's a benefit to it. Depending on what side you want to bring people in like that for. Some people offer sideshow acts. Some people, you know what I mean? There's quite a few different people out there. You got sliders, you got this and that, but
that was one of the first things that came to mind, Chris, was, there's nothing like having a slider at your show. Mm-hmm. And that's just one facet of what we're talking about here. But bringing that unique aspect to the show. And then you touched on something huge, training our family and showing them, because obviously if you can travel, you're doing something right. Yeah. So if you're doing something right, why don't you show it to our family and let's share that. That's great.
Because you never know what kind of information you're gonna get. Depending on where you travel, you get different hints or different takes on it from different sides of the country. You know what I mean? So that input that I might get, that not that y'all don't know, but you might not be teaching people or something. There's always something to learn within this industry. I don't care. We all say that. I don't care how long you've been here. There's always something to learn. People are always coming up with new nifty ideas for shit, stupid things that you'd probably never even think of. You know what I mean? It's incredible, really, what working with other people from outside of just within your own place can bring to the table.
Insights we probably have no idea about. And I bet you that's a really good set of tools to build, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Like being able to see it from all angles. From Alabama to
just like if you want an inspiration on your show, you know what I mean? Like for your show, if you ever get the time to travel to go somewhere else, there's so much you can take just walking through a single haunt that you've never been to. That might be the stupidest thing, it might be the coolest thing, but how it is. You finally get outside of your realm. Even just with Trans World, you start thinking of other ideas. So getting outside of your own show and branching out and not staying so closed-minded is definitely a big thing that I wish a lot of people would open up more to, because so many people are closed-minded with it. And it's good to be within your own haunt, but at the same time, you find a fine line of, keeping your show centered, but at the same time, you bring in some outside help. Sometimes you never know what you're going to get.
Right. That's a great point. Hey, I want to give a shout out. First of all, I see the HAA calendar up there on your wall. I want to give a shout out to the association, Spencer, Travis from Reapers, one of the owners at Reapers, who filled my shoes at the board, doing some great stuff. And thank you, Travis, for taking the next 6 years. I'm so proud of what the board's doing, and I can't say enough about our voice for our industry. Kelley, jump in with something else. Let's keep this rolling with Chris while we got the time.
So little does everybody know, this interview took place a year ago, but not really. We're redoing it because life got in the way of.
Why you got to tell everybody?
I just want our 7 fans to know that we got a little, life got in the way. We're back to hang out, and
I got some respect for throwing yourself under the bus right there.
Yeah, Kelley really threw me under the bus because I was supposed to do the editing. I dropped the ball. So I'm throwing myself under the bus because, man, what a year.
But that being said, I know a lot changes within a year. We all learn a whole lot in a year. We did this interview. What has changed since we've done this interview last year?
Oh, boy. A lot, man. Last year when we first did this interview, thanks guys, just had me a whole year hanging on, hoping this episode was going to come out, and nothing.
Well, here we are.
Well, wait for it. It'll probably be out by 2024.
Nice.
Sweet.
We're gonna do them back to back. None of it's relevant.
Oh, there's a lot that changed because last year when we were doing this, that was only like 6 months, maybe not even a full year into having the camera equipment, and really that was just starting like last year, and then really mid-year I'd say until like now has been kicking off, like all hell's breaking loose. Like things are coming in, but it's like a nice pace that I've been getting stuff, and dude, I've just been capitalizing on every opportunity that I've been able to get. And this year,
it's so great to hear, man, because we see your passion, bro. And it's great seeing you at the shows and catching up and being like, wow, and I want to give one more shout out. I think more and more is going on with this virtual stuff. I actually tuned into Trans World Live the other night, and I watched Graffiti FX and the board on there, and I'll tell you, Chris and Nicole doing a great job. I mean, I was thoroughly entertained for 3 hours, and I'll be honest, I had a horrible day. Not that any day a haunting is horrible, but I just had one of those days where it seemed like I could never catch up, and I was just getting beat, for everything. I was trying to just catch up, and I got the text message to get on Trans World Live, and I was like, okay, I'm going to support the cause. Go on for HAA and Graffiti FX. And man, I'll tell you what, I was in the chat having fun. We were laughing. It was so cool. And I was like, man, I hope our 7 fans will start doing a chat or something sometime. Jeez.
Nice.
Got to start doing it live to get that. You guys got to upgrade.
Oh, yeah. Thanks a lot. You just told people we're not live. We've been telling them we've been live for years.
Well, when you don't answer people back if they post in the chat, I would hope they would figure it out.
No, they haven't up to this point.
Well, guys, you're welcome.
Yeah. No, that's great. That's great to hear that, man. I mean, I have a media background as well. That's what I went to school for. We've talked about it before. And anytime somebody wants to be creative and you do something in our industry to really share the unique and the creative aspects of what our people do. I mean, that's what I took out of Trans World Live the other night. I was watching what those girls did from Graffiti FX at the show, which, they've been painting for my company, Mind Games. They've been doing some Chroma Depth 3D tents, and they're doing great. And their work is phenomenal. But when I saw their God, some of the makeups they were doing with 3-piece from the cowl to the chin to eyes, and I was just like, oh my God, like this is Face Off live at Trans World. Like, so amazing talent beyond belief, and I can't say enough about that. And I think that's where shows like Trans World Live are really sharing the best of the best and getting us excited about MHC coming up. And that speaks to what you said. Get on the bus tour. Go see. I can't wait to go see Hell's Gate. I'm so excited about all that.
Joliet this year, by the way, and they're doing the Michigan tour.
Yes. And and our partner from Reapers, Matt, is got Eloise open for that. Mm-hmm. So, and we went to Eloise Valentine's show right after Trans World. Man, what fun. And they just treated us it was amazing. We were just so excited to be there, and man, I can't say enough about the infrastructure at Eloise.
Are you going to be at the bus tour? One in Michigan. Well, sadly, I'm going to give you a little insight because we're not making it public this year. But by the time you probably air it in 2024, I think I'll be fine anyway.
Yes,
but that Thursday, I will not be going because we will be doing a little special something at Midnight Terror.
Okay.
Our little get together with friends and stuff like that. And we got a couple of photographers, like a couple of us are really good friends and within the industry, and we're just gonna shoot with friends again like we did last year. Fuckery and shenanigans, we called it, with friends. So we're just gonna be at the haunt. We know Justin there, he's a younger guy and really humble dude. So we just come up there and just mess around and shoot some cool ass content, and that's gonna be our pre-convention thing that we're gonna be doing. And then I'll see you at Old Joliet. I'm hyped to go there. That place looks bad.
Me too.
Oh, did you hear what they said? We're gonna have like our own free roam time too with for a couple of hours, which is pretty sweet.
which was great when they leaked all that information. And I mean, I'm so excited. And I was talking with John from Hell's Gate at the show, and so kind. I mean, what a great group of Zombie Army. I mean, what can't you say about them? They're amazing. And and he totally invited Reapers out this summer because I was raving about his videos with Sexy Hallway and how our new attraction is gonna have a sexy hallway in it. For the infrastructure. He totally said, "I'll open the doors up, come out and see it." So I can't wait. I want to go see the show on the bus tour first and see it in action, and then go back and pick his brain, because I mean, the thing Zombie Productions doing, again, just there's so many amazing entities in this industry, and what they've done, top notch. I mean, come on.
Good to see a lot of the passion, and the best thing about it too, man, is everybody has fun with it. Like, I can get some work done, but goddamn, I love having fun in the mix, man, because you can't have fun and work at the same time. It's just, I feel bad for you.
That's right. At the end of the day, this is one of the funnest jobs you can have. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So Chris, the last thing I want to ask you, and I don't want to tie up any more of your time. Thank you for getting back on a year later. I want to speak about Transworld. What did you feel about the vibe this year? What excited you? What things did you take out of the show? I mean, I got my opinion. And I just want to hear from you, like, what you thought.
First off, I just want to say you were a vibe in itself, Todd. I love you so much, and I have a cell phone video. I don't remember if you were. Do you remember the skit you were with us in the front of the Marriott?
Y'all see the story on this dude?
What? Wait, Sammy, he's big dicking you.
No, fuck. What? Hold my fucking beer. Hey!
Kick his ass!
No, let's
go. Friday or Saturday night, you played in a skit with us.
And it was his birthday.
Probably not. Well, I'm not going to spoil what happened. I'm just going to save the video, and it's pretty funny. I might even make you into a GIF, to be honest.
Nice.
There's like Chris, I gotta be honest. I vaguely remember it. I can tell you this. I know Friday night I had 5 buckets going at one time.
Yes.
And I had buckets at every different table. I was having fun with my friends. I was a little nervous because Saturday was our first seminar, which a shout out to Kelly Michaels down below me. My homeboy helped me to prepare the slideshow, and I was nervous about doing my first seminar, and then obviously, my girlfriend and I were both getting awards on Saturday night. I was overwhelmed by everything with this year. It just kind of is amazing when you think about it. As I said in my speech, 25 years ago, I committed my love to Halloween and haunting, and started as a home haunter. And now 25 years later, holy crap, what the hell happened?
Here we are.
That's what I'm saying to myself, man. Like, I never thought I'd be at Transworld, never thought I'd be doing all this stuff, but here I am. Shit happens for a reason. Firm believer.
Well deserved, brother. I mean, you're a talent. I can't wait to have you at the haunt this year.
Is that a confirmation that you're trying to bring us back? You're trying to do some shit? Because my schedule, to be honest, I have one weekend open, and I'm waiting.
He's getting booked up.
I have pre-seasons booked for photo and video.
Now.
Like, shit is like real business right now, man. Like, I'm a wanted man, put it that way.
Real business, my God.
Yeah.
Well, yes, Chris, we need to get you up there. There's no doubt about it. And anybody that doesn't get you, you're missing a talent that needs to be explored. So listen, brother, let's talk about that after we close this video down, or let's at least talk about it next year.
Yeah. Transworld, though, real quick, to my opinions on Transworld, man. I had a good time this year. I know there's been a lot of mixed emotions about things, but God forbid, with a show this big, you're always going to have mixed reactions. you know, I saw compared to last year, people still bought. I saw, you know, you got to bring your A game anymore. That's what I've realized. You have to bring your A game. You gotta know your plan when you come in there. You know, I didn't think anything bad of it. I thought the vibes were a little different per se, and that was also at another event I was at this year. It wasn't bad, just felt a little different.
We're getting older.
I had a lot of fun though. Like I couldn't complain, you know, helping my buddy out, going around doing a couple booth recaps, having fun going out with Sammy. We were doing things like meeting up with y'all. Like, for me, I had a great time, dude. You know, and that's what it's about, the networking, having a good time, you know, helping at the booth for a little bit with my buddy and trying to help promote his stuff and get his business off the ground, and helping me in turn doing product photography and videography different from, you know, the haunt side of things. I got, you know, all over the place. I do stuff outside too in nature, and, you know, you got to be well-rounded with what you do. So it's cool getting opportunities, still getting to act. I had a little bit of everything at Transworld. Like, I couldn't complain. I literally was all over the board with what I was doing.
Cool.
Yeah, I got to tell you, brother, for me personally, you know, and it was different because it was early in the year, and, you know, and all of us were talking about it leading up. We didn't know how to deal with it. I was nervous when I started driving out. The first 6 hours with a trailer behind me was really, really tough in the snow. But, you know, once I got there, you know, it was just, it was an interesting change as soon as I got there. And you know, and unfortunately, my uncle had something come up. He couldn't be out for the show with me, and you know, and I had to cover our booth, and we had our best sales ever. And the Reapers family stuck by me and helped keep people busy while they waited for me to talk the final business. And you know, we held it down. It was great. So I can tell you honestly, the best Transworld I ever had. You know, as I sat Saturday night with John Barrett, who got the Lifetime Achievement Award from HAA, and I heard the history and the stories, and shout out to Brett and Michael from Terror in the Corn. I'm sorry, I said Brett. I was thinking about Brett Mulder and hanging out with those guys from the board. Bart Butler and Michael Edwards from Terror in the Corn. Every night we hung out, and it was amazing. Just dear friends, and we just laughed, and you know, and Michael's wife Sally making sure my buckets were always tended to. She was watching everybody trying to get in my buckets, and she's like, "That's Todd's bucket. Leave it alone."
Oh man, you had a grip and a half on that bucket when you came out. That thing, you had that in your arms like you were about to, like you were running back, going for like 100-yard touch. I mean, that thing was tucked in there good.
Yeah, I wasn't playing around. That's this Transworld. We got business to do.
Alcohol is, you know, especially when it gets late, man. People trying to steal. When you're over at the Marriott, you got to be careful with your shit, though. You know.
Yeah. Next year, I'm going to have a locking mechanism that can lock my buckets up. So, and I'll be selling them at my booth as well. So, yeah. But hey, Chris. Whoa, Kelley. Wow, you're a weirdo.
Party fan.
But hey, while Kelly's trying to fix his camera, thanks for everything you do for the industry, bro. And you know, it's players like yourself that really make what we are. You know, we all have our talents, and bro, it's so great to see you spreading your wings and flying with your knowledge and what you got to offer. Proud of you, bro, and can't wait to have you at Reapers, man.
Got a lot coming in the future too. I still have a lot of things I'd like to do, teaching classes and I've motivational speeches. You know, there's a lot of shit, man. A lot of people need some good information and some, but you know, just some good people around. So it's almost time for me to go instructional mode. I'm getting there.
It only took me 25 years to give my first instruction. So, yeah. And I was still like, these 100 people want to listen to what? Hey, brother, can't wait to see you soon, man. And thanks for coming on the show.
We'll be talking soon. I appreciate it.
Expect this episode 2024.
Or 2025. I mean, let's not set the bar too high.
Who knows?
All right, later, brother.
See y'all.
Kelly, I want to know why you got a circle and I don't have a circle. This is,
I don't know why I
this is
got
completely
a circle.
wrong.
Why am I in a circle?
We
What's
haven't
going
done nothing
on?
in it. We haven't done this Zoom stuff in a year, and look at this. They got immersive backgrounds and all kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna have some fun. We gotta start putting our faces back on with the snap filters too.
Speaking of, it's been a year. Hi, everybody. Once again, what a
Yeah.
ride it's been. It's good to be back. Everybody said, "Hey, put yourself back out there." You know, we really want to see you. So here we are.
Yeah, good or bad. But man, what a fun episode. Chris, what a great just a gem in our industry. Excited to have him on here. And you know, the stuff that we shared that's going on the mountain. We got some big stuff going on at Reapers this year.
It's gonna be a great season. Like the future is looking well, I don't want to say bright because that wouldn't be scary. The future is looking scary.
Future's looking grim.
There you go.
So just we want to share with our 7 fans that Hunt Life Tonight will be airing the last Saturday of every month at 8 p.m. That is so weird when you get up in there. You know? And so the last Saturday of the month, and then our plans are to do little short breaking news on the first and third Friday. So we're going to try to just sprinkle little dainty sprinkles of information on what's going on at Reapers. But man, you see Sector behind us here. Sector's getting a complete overhaul this year.
It's gonna be crazy.
I can't. I'm so excited.
So excited.
You know, there's just so much going on. And we're going to come to you and share this stuff. So hey, we'll see you in a month. But stay tuned for some breaking news.
Breaking news. No, we'll see you next time on Hot Life Tonight.
All right. Should I stop recording?
No.
Yeah, I know.
See you next time. Hot Life Tonight. Last Saturdays.
Stay tuned. This is really dumb.
You still here? It's over. Go home.